And we are live. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Super awesome. Let's wait for people to get here, and we're gonna start talking about Houdini 17 today. Awesome. Hey Bob. Hey Grant. What's up, man? Yeah, long time no see, man. What you been up to? Ah, man. Houdini 17 is out. So cool. I need to make it bigger. Let me relaunch it bigger. How you guys been? You guys been enjoying the launch of Houdini? Let me move this microphone a little bit. Hey Tim. Karsten, is that Karsten? From Berlin. What's up? Hello to all the way to Berlin. Awesome. And who else? Ennis. What's up, Ennis? Busy and sick. What you been sick about, man? Hopefully not too much work. Let's see. Should be better. Alrighty. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Houdini 17 today. The launch happened. It happened. Let me open the side effects website. Cool stuff. Let me save this desktop. Save current desktop. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. 17 is so cool. Finally can talk about it. Finally! I'm doing great. Yeah, a little bit, well, with a lot of stuff to do, but I'm doing good. Hey, Mary Boy is here. Alright, so let's start talking about Houdini. We make this stuff bigger and stuff. Alrighty, so new boy in the house, Houdini 17. Hey Riz, what's up? I saw you just send me a message. I haven't read it because I was doing this thing. Alright, so 17, it's I hope everybody has seen the sneak peek and the launch event. Hey, hi, what's up? So you can now download this, which is great. One of the biggest things is Vellum, which is as it says here, is fast cloth, which is great. It's really fast. It's OpenCL accelerated, which is great. It's pretty amazing. So Vellum is not just for cloud. It does multiple things, soft bodies, plasticity, and even grains. that's so amazing that Houdini just does one thing and just makes it do a lot of things. Grooming. Haven't done grooming, but I'm gonna have to do some in a short film I'm doing. Material-based destruction effects. This is really cool as well. Soft constraints is really cool. This convex decomposition. Actually, there's typo there. Composition is missing an eye there. The new Whitewater solver is really nice. Hey Kevin. Yep, it's in the wild. The new Pyro Effects is so amazing. I all the time on beta, I never saw those changes actually. All the changes they did for the Pyro Effects, and the changes are amazing. Now that you can have this color smoke, it's so cool because before it was just so hard to get that. Hey Miguel, sup? Modeling, it's really nice. I want to try this modeling stuff. I haven't, and the new alignment is really cool actually. It's really nice. The new UVs are also really cool. Terrain, I haven't used much. The new character animation stuff, I'm pretty excited about. And of course, plugins for Maya engine, Houdini engine, more game dev tools, which is great. And yeah, a lot more stuff. The NVIDIA denoiser, it's integrated as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So let's start doing some of this stuff, right? The new crack guy, the test geometry, it's included now. It has been out there before. Crack was out there for some fluids examples, but it wasn't available. But now it's included. You can see it here. Crack, and as you can see, tab 2 works with Houdini 17, so there's no need to do anything. I will put out an update because there's some issues with some things, but I couldn't put the update yet until Houdini 17 was out, so now I can put the update now. So Bob is asking if side effects tells us as beta testers what's new and stuff. Yeah, it's really nice actually how they manage it. I'm not sure how much I can talk about it, but it's really cool how they have a list of things that they want you to try because they are developing that stuff. And they tell you guys, please try this, try that, try these new features because you can do, you can comment on stuff and see what's working, what's not working, if you want changes, and you suggest stuff and all that stuff. That's how you go to beta. Mostly testing stuff, discovering stuff, reporting a lot of bugs. You need to be really active actually on betas, so they can actually bring you back, because if you don't participate, they just don't bring you back actually. And I was in the 17 beta like a week after 16.5 was released, so I've been using a lot of builds of 17 since a while actually. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Hopefully I'll get invited to the next one, and we can contribute to stuff. That's mainly my point. My main goal here is to try to influence a little bit of Houdini and help with whatever I can to make it better, I guess. At least that's my little contribution to it. Alright, so let's start doing things. So what we have here, we already saw crack. Let's see, not sure if crack can be created with tab 2. Yeah, that's an issue. I need to figure out what is happening with crack. So crack is this new guy, has animation, so I'm sure we're gonna see this guy in a lot of test samples. So has animation and smashes his hammer on the ground. So you might notice that there is this new time bar here, timeline. This is really cool actually. It's got a lot of new animation changes in Houdini 17, and you can see this guy is this a reg? Let's see how this guy, this is a cached, yeah, it is a cache file, so it's not a reg actually. There's some animation curves there, something weird. But yeah, the performance is really fast. See, this is running in a bunch of where is it? Here it is. This runs really quick, a lot of frames per second here. You can run it real time. But yeah, there has been a lot of changes in the animation part. You can see this lovely key icon here. You can have a lot of stuff has been exposed, like these channels, key in the channels, the curves here, the animation editor. The animation editor has some new improvements as well. All that stuff's is doing pretty well actually. Channel list, there's a new weird channel list that you can have floating. It's really nice. Close that. Hey Felipe, what's up? Alright, so let's see the new cloth thing, right? Let's do a grid. And you think that's what? That's gonna be a huge thing. The new cloth, it's really nice. There's new actually. There's oh no, I don't want to do that. There's new handles here actually as well. You can see now this have. Was that just for the Taurus? Because I saw the Taurus had different handles. Yes, the Taurus, you can see the Taurus has these different handles now that you can actually control the radius. The different radius here from the handle. And move it and together. So there's, the handles have been redone as well. So now we can move this thing like this. We can change the scale if we want. But this was already there, but I think this handle wasn't available. So let's add some geometry to this. Let's add a lot of geometry. The new vellum, it's really fast, so. Martin says Unity or Unreal. I like Unreal, man, but it's up to you, whatever you like. I like Unreal because it gives better looking results faster, so that's why I like it. Hold on, my dog is trying to come in. All right, my dog was trying to get in. Houdini workflow for Unreal. Wow, there's a tutorial I made if you want to buy that. The workflow between Houdini to Unreal and Unity is really similar. Yes, it's really similar. So all right, let's make this guy a cloth. So there's a new vellum shelf. You make it a vellum cloth with just selecting that little icon there, and it's already simulating because I was in a different frame, and you can see that happens. Yay! So now you can see in the here it's actually really simple. Even the source has like no options at all, and the cloth as well has like no options at all. So the way you control these guys is all in subs now. So if you go to subs, you can see it has these new constraints, and this is just makes it a cloth here. And then if we put another constraint, Let's put it here. I hate this. Multiple thingies are gonna have to be fixed. So this can be, let's say, let's pin this to a target. What? No, I don't want to pin it. Let's say, well, points. Let's see if that is what I want. And let's select some thingies, and then the thing is, let's simulate this. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, points. This is not what I wanted. This is the target group here, sorry. So I'm trying to pin those points, and let's, well, what did I do? I'm doing something bad. This is not how you do it. See the entanglement tutorial, I guess. I'm new to this thing. Yeah, because it's not the well points, right? Let's try something else. Pin to target. Let's try it with the pin to target. This is so new. I forget which one. Oh yeah, this is the one that I wanted. So I pinned some parts of this, and now we have something that it's just there, and we can give it some what can we do here? Let's just give it some wind in here. Let's see how that works. Wind force, and the wind force is gonna be in this direction. It's gonna move it like that, and we have a really funky class because it was really fast. I think no, it's not. There we go. That is looking pretty stupid. That's bad. Let's give it some noise to the wind. Turbulence. So yeah, the thing is that the new cloth, it's just super fast. Let's create a crag. Crag is not working yet. Let's see if it works with this guy. It's a little bit small. Let's move him over here. Let's see, surface. Let's make a surface collider. Let's see if it works with animated geometry. It should. What happened there? I don't think it's working with the animation. It's under there. You can see it's wrapping it, but it's not. Is it? I think it is animating, but it's picking the position from the original object, I guess. Not sure, but you can see that is it's working with the crack guy. So yeah, it's pretty fast. That's the main thing. 0505, you saw my lessons. Cool, awesome. Automatic nulls. I don't know what that means. Hello, Siksu. Bike rider. Hello. Spoon spoon tamp. Try to bump into volumes of body with RBD object and velocity on the axis. And it didn't deform the volumes of body. Any idea why? The x-axis, I don't know. It should deform. Yeah, it's not using the translation from here. It's just doing the whatever cloth crack was positioned there. But you can see it covers him. And yeah, it's pretty, damn, this is pretty fast for wrapping and with animated character and stuff. So yeah, cloth, it's the new thing. It's, we're gonna see a lot of cloth, I guess. Do we need to study all up from beginning since there are so many changes? No, you don't have to. There's just a few changes, or you don't have to just learn it from scratch. So yeah, that works. The new vellum, it's really nice. I have limited time today, so let's go fast with this. There's a few things I want to try. I'm not gonna get into grooming, but yeah, we can get into, let's just delete. Let's make, let's say, Taurus. And let's try the new material fracture. This is really cool. So this is really cool because it includes everything here. Oh, I created a copy. Hey Christian, yes, all good, thank you. How are you? So the new material fracture, it's really nice because it contains like presets to fracture stuff. You want to do concrete, wood. Let's say that this is made out of concrete. You can see there are some fractures there, but these are actually not straight fractures, and you can actually add more detail. You can go here to the detail and add more detail to that, or enable the edge detail. Actually, the detail, this is the inside detail, sorry, I think. What is this? So if the polygons added to the edge, okay, added to the edge. Let's make those smaller. So you can see now, those are these polygons here, but you can add noise to the edges, and this was really hard before. So you can see this is actually just making the edges noisier. So let's do an exploded view, and you can see now the edges are not straight as before, as just with the Voronoi fracture will be just straight edges, and this guy has just like curved edges. They are not. Element size is smaller. You can see you can make it really funky. The noise on the edges are just not straight at all. It's just broken. And if we see this in this form, which is, so there you go. It's pretty cool. Point 2, it's pretty cool to have these forms like this, because now you can just have that. And let's move this guy up, move it up, and this will be just ready for the cool thing is when you have this guy, the new shelf knows exactly what to do. You can see this is going to go, let's go to RBDs. Where are they? Rich bodies. Let's make this fracture object, and yeah, use packed, and let's just create a floor ground plane, and we can just hit play, and you can see that it's gonna break like that. So everything's ready for you. It breaks really nice. Actually, the constraints are ready as well. You can see if we go back here, you can see there's a bunch of stuff that it's created here because there's constraints as well. If you see that, you can see there's constraints for that. It already has the constraints necessary. And if we go here, you can see the constraint setup, it's already done. Let's go to the glue constraints, and you can put the strength a little bit higher. Let's try it a little bit more, 1,000. And still breaking. Let's put 3,000. You can see now there's ones that are not breaking completely, just breaking the parts that are more, that are actually getting like more force. Let's move this guy a little bit, something like that. And let's move it up a little. Like that. And let's go back to here, and we simulate this again. You can see it's just breaking here when it touches there, it breaks there. It doesn't break everywhere because that's not how it's supposed to react. And then when it touches again here, the glue breaks again there, which is exactly how it's supposed to behave. That is really great. So all the setup, it's done for you, which is great. Christian, yeah, my PC is working fine now, man. I solved the issues I had with the drive. Was a drive basically that was giving me issues, but now it's working okay. Thank you for asking. So the other let's put a box. Let's try doing like something out of wood, made out of wood. Let's say this is a plank, and again use this material. Before doing wood, you have to do some weird tricks to get it to form the way wood splinters. But now you just have this wood here, and it's gonna give it. Look at that. Look at that. Just as wood would fracture here. You don't need to do anything basically. It's just like done. So let's move this guy. Let's see how it breaks here. Let's move it up. Let's put something for it to break. So let's do again the same thing. Rigid bodies, just it's like a fracture object. Yes, let's do a torus actually. Will be interesting. And make that a static object. And make this let this go, and you can see now that is just amazing that we just with a few clicks we can just get this thing just breaking like wood will break. Really fun. Let's just like look at that. That's looks like would break, and you can see the constraints that are already there are keeping them parts together, so only the geometry that is meant to be break, it's breaking, which is great. That's pretty awesome. What proxy geometry? So you can just do just planks and whatever really quickly. Ground plane. So yeah, freaking awesome. This is awesome. And the other one is let's delete again. The other one, this is actually one that I'm really excited about as well. It's really cool because you can fracture stuff like glass, and that is something that it's actually been really hard to do. I've never done this in Houdini before, but now we can just make it with the glass preset. Let's say this is a glass object, glass, and look at that. That's you get these circles like glass will break. it would say that where if you want to control where the point is, you can actually control it with the let's see the add. So it takes a point. Let's add a point, and this point is gonna move. Let's move this point somewhere. Let's use the input points. I don't know how to use this actually. Like that, yeah. Look at that. So don't scatter the points. We don't need to connect this, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. So now this guy, you can see this is gonna control where that break is gonna happen. So I can just put my break wherever I want to put it, or just scatter some points here instead, or both actually. I can have both. I can scatter more points and have those breaks like that, or this is really common that people want to do that, like breaking on the center of something. But now you can do this glass things really easily. You can control how many of those radial things you have. So it's really cool. The width of those guys, you can see that's pretty awesome. So again, the detail, we can have some more detail to that thing. Let's see. Fade from the border, that's not good. Noise amplitude, noise frequency. Let's give it some more frequency. You can see it's getting now a little bit more irregular. It's not that regular pattern. You can see we can just force it a lot, but glass doesn't break like super noisy. It does have some noise, but it doesn't have that much. But you can just control this however you want, actually. However type of glass you have, or even if you want to make a spider web or something. I don't know. So yeah, we can still control this as well with let's make this again a rigid body object, fracture object, yes, and that is working. We can actually, let's try what should I try here? Bump it into something? I don't know. So the thing is, you can do whatever you want with this. It's really already set up for you. So that's cool. So all right. Can we fracture metal like this? Yeah, you can fracture whatever you want. You can fracture whatever you want, man. So let's see what else we can see here. With the Whitewater solver, we can look at that actually. Can we? Can we? Can we? Who knows? Let's try. We can. Let's try. Let's try it. Small ocean. Because it also works with just these simulated oceans where actually just displacement. You can see we have this ocean there, and it actually works with this as well. So let's make it. Let's make the wind faster so we have something more aggressive, and maybe a little bit more aggressive. There we go. Let's see if we just try to use that with the Whitewater. Let's see what happens. Whitewater, and Select the fluid for generating whitewater. Let's try that one. No fluid object for whitewater. So it doesn't work like that then. It does work because they show that in the presentation, but I guess we're not I don't really know how yet. I will know. So I have this tank, but how would I say this? Just put something in there or what? Let's make a box and push this guy. Box. Let's make a huge box. Righty. Where is it? Here. XF. Let's animate this guy. Let's see if we can make some waves here. Let's move this over here like that. Let's see what happens when we do that. It's not a collision object yet. The forming object, and there we go. It's moving. And it's pushing the water. That's actually weird because it should push more. Let's see what our collision looks like. Whoa. That looks alright. It should work. Maybe it's just the sub steps. Let's put 3 here. What's happening? There. Okay, whatever. Let's just try it with this. I'm not sure what it's happening. Okay, so let's do some whitewater now. Let's see. Particles. Where were we? Oceans? Whitewater. Select fluid. Press enter. Now we have some new nodes. And all that, it's whitewater over there. So let's see, whitewater. So there you go. All that is whitewater on the top. Let's let it simulate a few frames. Let's see how it looks. Let's see if are there any questions. You guys want to see something specific? Want to see something specific? Because I'm just going through the list and a few that I'm actually interested in. So if you want to see something, let me know. Let me know if you want to see something specific for this. So obviously I don't have like pretty cool prepare scenes, but everything works really cool actually. What is hierarchical scattering? I don't remember that. Alright, so I think we can see what whitewater is doing here. You can see There we go. We have some Whitewater there. We have some Whitewater over here. The important thing about it is that it's not just velocity based as before. You can see it's really reacting over here. It's really cool. It's kind of an error, but it's reacting really well. And you can see all that. It's gonna react with the surface, actually reacts, and there is stuff inside as well. It's really cool, well done system actually, and it looks way more realistic than before. Before it was just pretty plain. So you can see there's a lot of the Whitewater, which is great. You can see there's all over the place. It's not just on the surface, creates the bubbles and all that stuff. So let's see, there are some requests. The game dev tools I haven't seen, so I can't talk about them. I haven't seen what's new with the game dev tools. I don't know what the hierarchical scattering is. The noiser, yeah, we can see that the noiser, that's pretty cool. So first you need to know that it's not included with Houdini. You have to download it here. There should be, where was it? Oh, here in the render menu there's a download. The denoiser, you have to download this first, and once you download, you restart, and then you can start denoising stuff. So let's do something here. Let's put Craig. Craig, and make a camera. Okay, a camera for him, and let's do another one so it's on the back. So we can do some depth of field and have some denoising. So let's see, let's do something like this. And let's make a Mantra node, render, Mantra PBR. Let's get to the view. Let's see where our focus handle is. Focus, let's put the focus here, make it really close to that. Now we can actually start rendering. So let's try without any denoising first. Let's see what we can render. No, so render this. There is a button here for denoising for the render view. So if you press this guy, it's gonna be denoising this. I don't have depth of field enabled. Let's enable it here. Rendering depth of field. Here we go. Now you can see this guy. It's out of focus there, and it's noisy. We can let's snap this. We can click this guy, and now it's gonna trigger the denoiser for the render view. This make a note that this is not for the final image. But now you can see if we get close to this, let it finish. Now this is the noise, and this is the noisy version. You can see there's a lot of noise, and this is the denoise version, which is cool. One took 11 seconds. The noise one took 17 seconds. So it does take a little bit of time. If you want to have the denoiser in your final image, you have to change here the filter here. It's a little bit hidden actually. So you have to change the filter here, and you're not gonna be able to see that unless I do this. So you press here, and there's the denoiser all the way down to the bottom here. So you can do that, and then we can actually render to mplay, and that it will denoise it your final image. Now if you don't do this, and just think that this is gonna denoise it, and this button over here is not gonna denoise it. So just make sure you change the filter there, and now this is gonna denoise your image. For even if you save this to disk, it's gonna save the denoise image. So you can see here, this guy has the denoise applied to it. So yeah, that's how you use the denoiser. It's not that big of a deal, but just you have to know that you have to download it from here first and choose it from here, this list. If you don't do that, you can't use it, and you have to have an NVIDIA card because it's an NVIDIA technology. So that's that. Amos says you had 17 already. Yeah. I've been working with 17 for a long time. So somebody said, what? Come on, I'm missing something. Collide. Okay. Pyro back color. I'm there. Let's do that. Pyro back color. It's really simple, actually. There's even a new shell for that. Actually, just select the color smoke and select the object you wanna do that. Actually, let's do it with Taurus, I guess. Why not? Color smoke. Select the object and just makes the color smoke like that. It's that simple, actually. You can see it takes the color from the, it's so simple, it takes the color from the object. Right here you can see that it's adding color here. That color it's just gonna be what it's gonna emit. If I want to, let's add another color node, and let's just add some color to one section. Like, let's select some points. Why are you not selecting those? Select my points. There we go. You can see I'm adding white to that, but let's add super red. So we're adding red to that, and when we go to the simulation, it just already takes the color from the surface and just does that. Like, it's that simple now. It's just like, let's try with a grid and map attribute to, let's put the mandrel. Let's add more resolution to this. You can see that is the color on the points there. If I go to here, rewind this, if I play, that's my new color. You can see the colors, it's getting it from the image there. That's as simple as it is right now. It's just the color, it's just so simple. That's super mega simple. Actually, I think this is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong because it's adding some more color there. So yeah, I was adding extra color there. Sorry. So this is okay. This should be working, but I don't know what I did now. Something weird. What did I do? I don't know. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing now. Houdini is mad at me. Let it do whatever it's trying to do. So yeah, I don't know what I did. I broke something. Yep, I broke something. Let's do a new scene. But yeah, that is as simple as you do it with the advecting the color now. The poly tool I haven't used, but let's try it. Draw. I'm not sure if that is a, should that be a, oh, this is another grade one. You create a UNO and there's nothing inside. What? So let's go to poly draw, and doesn't work with tab 2, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to fix with tab 2 for 17. What the hell? Didn't poly draw. There we go. So poly draw, what? Do I need an input? Didn't supposed to need an input, right? Seems like I do need an input. Let's put, let's I don't know, a grid. And I'm not getting any tools. There we go. I don't think I need an input for this one, do I? Now there we go. The tools are there. So this is what, build. You can start building geometry. La 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 la, in the air. Look at that. We can select and extrude and select these guys and extrude in that direction. We can select that one and snap it there, and it will fill that and that and that. There we go. That's pretty cool. So you can start creating geometry right away with this poly draw now, the poly tool. Right, so I'm going a little bit fast because I need to go. I don't think there has been any improvements to the shaders in Mantra, at least that I know. Collide a moving RBD with, I'm gonna do it for you, man. Let's do a sphere. Soft body, and let's do, you want to collide something else with it. All right, let's do soft body for this guy. Let's move it up, make a collision object. I wish I had more time today, but I need to go do something. This soft body is not actually working. Let's make it a polygon mesh. There we go. So that's the soft body, and you want to collide an RBD object, right? So let's create another sphere, or no, torus. This should work. I don't know why this wouldn't work. This will be like completely Houdini less if this doesn't work. So let's do this. An RBD object. So this is an RBD object now. You can see there it is, RBD object, and it doesn't collide because, let's see why this is not colliding. The collision, it's mutual. Yes, I think. Why is it not colliding? That's weird. It might be a bug, but I'm not sure. There is here self collision. Let's see, advance. There are I am not sure why it's not colliding, but it should. Yeah, not sure. That might be a bug. If but I don't see why. Maybe you need to use the let's see. There is. Let's go to the torus here. Let's see what it does with there is in Vellum. There's a surface collider. So let's use that instead. And now it doesn't move because it's creating just a static object, right? Yes, it's creating a static object here, which is weird. So yeah, I have to investigate why that is happening. You are right; it's not working. Let's see what else is here. I tried, it didn't work with mocked up. I don't know what. Hair cards. No, I don't think I'm gonna do hair cards. I don't have anything with hair. Yeah, the denoiser is supposed to be used with low samples. Not super low samples, but low samples because you're gonna denoise the rest. It's not like a magic bullet. Like it's not gonna put like one in your samples and it's gonna do magic. You have to have some samples still, but it clears, let's say, the last part of your noise without going crazy with the samples. I don't think there's any new with shaders, Ken. I haven't heard about anything new with shaders. Polytrace new. Tab 2 works, yes. Tab 2, look at that. Tab 2 works, yes. Tab 2 works. There's a few things that I need to do, but now Houdini doesn't have different systems. Houdini has everything integrated. RBDs should work with Vellum. I need to know why it's not working, but it should work actually. Distant measure tool. I don't know what you're talking about. You could make a distant measure tool, but you have to make that. I'm not gonna make any tools today because we are talking about Houdini 17. Does RBD and Vellum move to the maybe added mode solver? Yeah, let's try that actually. Adding a multi-solver should work maybe. Let's make this. Where are we? An RBD object, and it's not working. So why do we have two tortoises? I don't know. So let's go here and say a lot of multi-solver, and let's plug the this guy. No, but that's not gonna work, is it? I don't use Macs, and I work on Linux, so there's no way for me to actually show Macs at all. Like there's no Macs for Linux, so nope, I can't do that. Let's see. No, I don't think I'm gonna investigate what the deal is with RBDs. Vellum. I'm gonna investigate what the hell is with RBDs and Vellum, but it should work. Pretty sure it should work. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, 6 Syndicate, but I'm not gonna do a tool here because we're talking about Houdini 17 today, so we're not gonna build anything here. Sorry for that. Maybe next week we can do that. And Electric Rat Productions, I don't use Macs at all, so I can't show you. And as I said, I'm on Windows. I'm on Linux actually, so I can't really show you what the hell it is there. What's the difference between OpenBDB as a Pyro Effects source and the traditional way? Well, basically, mostly the speed. The speed is great now. Let's say let's create Crag again. Crag. And let's try it to just do flames from Crag. And let's see, where is Crag located? I think this is okay. It should work. Or you not? Where is Crag? Some kind of a different. It's packed. But it should work actually. No, it's not working. Let's just unpack this. And yeah, now it's working. So you can see that how fast that is. It's just like the animation's taking no time at all. So it's just an animated source. It's taking no time at all to do the sourcing of the object, and that's the main difference, that the sourcing of the object using the new BDV's sourcing, it just takes no time. It's just works. Like you can see that it's just simulating. I think the time that it's taking to do per frame is just the source, the simulation itself, not the sourcing. I used to just have to do sourcing, caching my sources every time, because it was really slow. You can see this is just like, it's just doing it. It's not taking any time at all. It's just sourcing it. So that's the main difference. BDVs are really efficient for that. How do you measure 2 points? How do you measure 2 points? Use the fuse sub, dude. Select the 2 points you wanna fuse. It's called fuse in Houdini. Select the 2 points. Now use a fuse, or just use it in the viewport. Actually, don't do what I'm doing. Just use a fuse here, and just make the distance higher, and it will merge them. And you can say, nah. You can do that, and that just gonna merge them. Those points are, now you can see now I have 7 points. Before I had 15 points. That's weird. 8 points. And now I have that. That's how you're using. That's how you do it. Let's see what else, because I need to go in about 5 minutes. Could you show material base? Already show the material base fractures. Already did that. Basic character and dual cycle? No, not today. We can do that in a whole complete day, like another LearnDay, not today. Guesses on when RenderMan 22 will be out for Houdini? Maybe November or December. They said before the end of the year. So what CPU I'm using? I'm using a Ryzen 7 1950X, so it's 32 cores, 32 threads. Let's see about the system. So that's my system info. Whoa, where is that thing? I lost everything. I thought that was gonna be zooming, but it wasn't. About. Anyway, that's no, I don't have that activated, I guess. So it's a AMD Ryzen Threadripper 1950X, which is the old one. Should get the new one. I am using Kubuntu. It's the same thing as Ubuntu, but with the KDE desktop, and some things taken out that Ubuntu puts into their stuff. Yeah, the new RT cards are nice for rendering. All right, guys, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully we can do, maybe next week we can do another one of this and see more of the new things in Houdini, because I do want to explore more of this stuff. There's a lot of things that I want to test out, like the modeling. I'm going to use Houdini a lot for my new short that I'm going to be doing. So I'm really excited about all of this stuff. All of this is really amazing. All right, guys. Well, is there a way to change Python 2 in Houdini Python 3? No. Python 2 is all there is. It will change for maybe 2019, according to the VFX. No, for 2020 it's when it's programmed to change to Python 3. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, guys. Sorry that I have to leave. If I didn't have this meeting that I have to attend to, I would stay here for another hour picking at Houdini, which I will do once I get back. It's just so fun to just pick with the new, start playing with the new tools and stuff. Go ahead and play with it, guys. It's really amazing. It's so amazing how Houdini has evolved. Like I just did. Like last month, I just did a project where I needed to color smoke, and it was like super hard. And right now, it's just one button, and you have smoke that it's color, and it's so amazingly cool. So, all right, I'm gonna see you guys next week. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and see you next week. Maybe next week we can keep exploring what Houdini 17 has to offer. And I'm pretty sure I will do some tutorials for next week using 17. All right, guys. See you later. Have a nice day, and let's keep learning together. Cheers.